Hey guys, welcome to my Speedroid deck profile. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I guess cringy ass opening. Well, to start things off, you have your Speedroid turret up and your Toxon Boy. It wouldn't be a Speedroid deck without it. You have your combo essential pieces here. Nothing more to say is Speedroids. You have your 3 hostels, good card. Could use it to normal summon and go straight into level 7 Synchro. Really graveyard effect. You could also use it to pitch your Den Daiku and as an extender for your combo too, so it's great. You cut it at the same time though, which doesn't make sense because it wouldn't be an extender, but it's really cool nonetheless. Then you have your 2 WO essential for the combo also. I don't know what we would do without this thing. Then we have the star of the deck, Red Eye Dice. I would play 3, but I don't want to see it in my opponent hand. It's kind of useless, even if we have hostiles, but really don't want to see this in your hand, to be honest. Then we have Den Daiku. Getting this in your opening hand without combo is probably one of the worst things that could happen to you. I mean, if you could find a way to summon it and get it in a graveyard, it could be the extender you're missing. Then we have 2 Speedroid Carturbo. Is a special summon, a free special summon in this deck because they only play with monsters for the most part. The 800 boost comes in really handy a lot of the time. You don't really mind banishing another Speedroid because most of the time when you actually in any graveyard, you really don't use them again. Most of them. Especially Rubber Band Shooter. Then we have an interesting tech choice here. We have Rubber Band Flea. I only play him because he's a level 5 and he special summons himself. And he's a machine. And he's a wind monster. He's really a lot of things. He's really cool. And he also reduces the attack of a monster by 600, so I guess that does something. Then we have real OG Speedroid Block and Roll, right? I think you can play 2. I play 3 because sometimes, you could use the token that he makes to go into a higher level Synchro, which is really cool sometimes. Sometimes you can make like 3 Synchros in one tune if you play correctly, and I think that's really, really cool. Alright, that is all the Speedroid monsters onto the normal monsters. No, not normal monsters, but not non-Speedroid monsters. So we have Red-Haired Hasty Horse. You don't really need more than one in this. I don't recommend playing one of this. I just put it into test. It really is just another level 5 wind, but it's not a machine, so it's just another special summon to extend. Then we have 3 clockwise 1/1 card combo starter. Special summon when normal, special summon a token by halving its attack. Mecha Phantom Beast Tether Wolf, same thing except without the half attack. Just when it's normal summon, you could special summon a token. Then we have 2 Ghost Bell, 2 and 1 Ash. I didn't want to play 3 Ghost Bell because I think like sometimes the Ash just come in clutch. Ghost Bell is to stop people from banishing stuff like entirely. There's also a Lancia in the side deck for stuff like this too, but Ghost Bell stops, well, Call by the Grave is gone, but it stops a lot of things. Then we have 2 Speed Recovery. I would play 3. I don't have 3, but 3 Speed Recovery is great. It's your combo. It's part of a combo. You need like 1 card to encourage a combo to go forward. So this really comes in handy. I would put it to be. Then we have, interestingly, 3 shock surprise. You don't really have spell trap removal. Nobody really expects you to have like it's great if you have like 2, because by the time you set up your board and stuff, you're really not gonna use these Speedroids in your graveyard, so you just use it to pop your opponent's field, and it's not one split-in. So if for some reason you have 3 in your hand, banish 6 Speedroids, destroy 6 cards, I guess. It's really just spell trap removal. It does target though, which is unfortunate, but oh well. 1 Foolish Burial to send, and then like or Horse Tilts. 1 Monster Reborn, because I mean you could only play 1. And 1 Will Legacy Succession. It is a hard one to within, so I only play 1, but I guess you could play more than 1 if you want to see it more. Then we have 3 no cards, 3 Solemn Judgment. I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, so it really depends on that. But like, having at least 2 Solemns in your hand on your first turn could severely cripple your opponent, because then you'll have like, if you do full combo and you finish it with the Cosmic Blazer, you have literally 3 negates, or at least 2 with the Judgment. It's really cool to have the additional support. And that's the main deck. On to the extra 2 Rebel Plant Shooter. It will get negated the first time. If this gets negated the first time, well, your combo basically stop. You can't do anything. It's really unfortunate, but that's how it is. Banish to add, not to add, to pick the level 3 Terratop and level 4 WO, and if they send the Terratop, you just normal summon the WO again, and you especially Terratop from grave, and yeah, it's really cool. Wind Pegasus and Winterbell. You normally banish the Winterbell, but it gets negated, so like the second one is for the Wind Pegasus, and like if you don't get it, this is a level 7 you could easily synchro into, and you get to pop a spell trap. So combo pieces, we have Haguita, Martial Metal Marcher, High Speedroid Puzzle, Cosmic Blazer. All these are just meant to get to your end goal, which is Cosmic Blazer. He's a Omni Negate, he's a Judgment, he's a Negate attack. He's really great, and he comes back at the end of your turn, so you can use him again next turn. So you just stop your opponent's plays and he comes back. Really great. 1 High Speedroid Chanbara. This is a really good card. There's a really great interaction with this card. I have to show you. Okay, so it wouldn't be a Speedroid deck without these cards, unfortunately. I just play these. You don't need to play these. I recommend playing at least Fast Dragon and Crystal Wing, because they're great to make together. But Kite Drake is, in my opinion, better than Crystal Wing, because he's like a Black Rose that doesn't pop himself, and he also negates all face-up cards on the field, which could really be great if there's a monster with like 0 original attack and stuff. Then we have 2 interesting cards: Cyber Dragon Nova, Cyber Dragon Infinity. I play these because of the card interaction with Chanbara. Okay, so you overlay the Haguita and Chanbara, make Nova, make Infinity, and you detach to negate, and when you detach to negate, it's chain block, because when Chanbara is sent to the graveyard, you could add a banished Speedroid from here, banished to your hand. Alright, on to the side deck. I don't really have a side deck, but these are cards I recommend. Goes and Match, Dimensional Barrier, Lancia.